Be so annoying.
Stop recording.
Huh?
Hey everyone, this is John Straumannz from Microsoft's Mighty South region. For those of you that are fans of the Big Bang Theory, you might remember Dr. Sheldon Cooper's Fun with Flags. So I've decided to change my video series to Dr. John Straumann's Fun with Automation, even though I'm not a doctor, but we'll pretend that I am. So as our first fun automation, I'm a member of a tennis ladder. And to schedule matches, it's kind of a time-consuming process where I have to go to the site and log in. Then I have to click on the ladder, and I'm on the B ladder because I stink. And then you'll see as I scroll down, I can only challenge 20 above and 20 below my current ranking. And so anywhere there's an issue challenge button, I can issue a challenge. Now, the way to issue a challenge, of course, is to take these names and you send an email. So to do that, I actually have to open the member list. And usually what I would do is open that in a new tab. And then I'd move that over here. This. And then I move this over here. And so now I'm on my list. And what I've got is my list of people that I can challenge. And then on the right-hand side, I've got my list of emails. So you're probably starting to figure out what I'd have to do here is go into each name. So first one is John. And I'd find his email, copy and paste into an email and send an email saying, does anyone want to play? And I would set up days like where I have a court. I'd say, does anyone want to play like Thursday afternoon at 5 or Sunday morning at 9 or whatever I have a court for. So very time consuming and a bit of a pain in the neck to do if you're trying to play 2 or 3 times a week. Imagine doing this because your ranking's always changing. So you can't have a static list of players because the challenge range will always change. So for a fun with automation and the art of the possible, I actually did a little automation here that will go in and build the email list for me and actually send the email. And I set up a variable where I can say the times I want to play. And then the automation will go in, load the site, log in, check both lists, and add everyone that I can issue a challenge to an email list and then send it. Now, I already sent this email today, so I'm not going to do that part. I'm just going to put a breakpoint right there. I'm going to run this, and then we'll look at the results. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm going to let this run. You'll see it'll pull up the list. And now it's going to go through the list and find everyone where there's an issue challenge button. I actually said we'd be back in a few minutes, but I forgot that we had to watch this thing run and build our list here. So we're watching it run, which is always fun to watch an automation run. So it's actually scrolling through every name on this list, and wherever it says issue challenge or why can't I challenge this team, I know that means that they're in my range. And if it says why can't I challenge, it means that person already has an outstanding challenge, but it might not be the same day that I want to challenge. So what I'm doing now is searching each email. You'll see it'll change to the next name on the list, find the email, and it pastes that into a list. So now I'm going to pause because this takes a little bit of time, and we'll be back to see the results. Okay, so we're back, and let's see our results. So as you can see, I've paused it on launching Outlook and actually sending the email, and I built a list here. Let's have a look. Where is it? Where is it? No, that's not it. This is it. Our send to list. So it's a list of emails separated by a semicolon,